Hey guys, Ryan here. So today I have a brand new video for you guys. An awesome video nonetheless, and that is going to be my manga collection video for the end of the year for 2023. It's hard to believe that by next month it'll be the last month of 2023. It's crazy. Time sure flies while you're having fun. But anyways, yeah, so I got into manga when I was in preschool, when I was really young, and the first series I ever got into was actually Dragon Ball Z. That was the series that got me into manga and anime and that whole world of entertainment. It's awesome, and I'll talk more about it later when I talk about it individually when we get to that point. Alright, so we're going to start off with One Piece, my favorite series ever. So awesome, I love it so much. Has such a wonderful world that's really expansive, and you know, it goes into tons of characters' backstories and whatnot, and kind of like shows what motivates them, what drives them, you know, what keeps the characters moving forward, what are their dreams, what are their goals, what are their ambitions, right? So yeah, Monkey D. Luffy is an amazing main character. He's so much fun. He never gives up. He's all about his friends and the Straw Hat crew. So, yeah, there is over 100 volumes for One Piece, ton of movies. There's a Netflix adaptation, which is good, and it's my favorite series ever. I made some stop motion videos with some of the action figures. I own most of the Straw Hats in action figure form, and I'll make a separate video if you guys want to see that, of every single action figure that I own. Or maybe just specifically One Piece related action figures. So yeah. Alright, so that's the first series. Now let's move on to the next. We have Norami Stray God. So, this is about gods, and they clash, and the main character wants to be famous, and to be worshipped, and to be praised, but he doesn't have that. So he has to do odd jobs. And it's kind of interesting seeing a god do that. And yeah, I love the anime for this. I really hope we get more seasons for it. And it's so comedic, has a great art style, for sure. And with One Piece, forgot to mention, the art style evolves and changes over time, and it's so much fun. And yeah, so with Noragami though, has great action, comedy, and art. Three great things about this manga. So yeah, that would be great if we got a movie for Noragami. I think that would be amazing. So yeah, fun stuff there. Alright, and yeah, and I love Yato, Yukine, and Hiyori and their dynamic, the characters. The three main characters in Noragami. There's other gods too that are fun. Some not so fun that are enemies of Yato, but yeah, cool stuff there. Alright, so next up we have here is Naruto. So I need to get the first manga box set for this so I can completely read the whole series in its entirety. But I grew up with Naruto. I love it a ton, and it's amazing. Cannot wait to read through the whole series. I don't know why, but I kind of dropped off after Shippuden. Nothing wrong with Shippuden, it just kind of happened. And yeah, so I have a ton of Naruto that I don't know anything about. So that's great for me as a reader and watcher, because I can just, there's a whole bunch of Naruto for me to enjoy, basically. But Naruto is a great main character, and the world of Naruto is really cool with all the different kind of ninja style powers. And yeah, Sasuke is cool, Kakashi is a great mentor, Sakura, she's cool too. Yeah, so I grew up watching Naruto and reading Naruto, my Shonen Jump magazines, and my very first Shonen Jump magazine introduced me to One Piece. I wasn't a fan then. I got into One Piece a few years back in 2017. I've been a big fan ever since. It's my favorite series now. But back to Naruto, it was in my Shonen Jump magazine, a lot of my Shonen Jump magazines actually, and yeah, so I've been into Naruto a long time, and I even went to the panel for the voice actress who plays Naruto a few years ago for the 2022 FanX / Comic-Con here in Utah. So that was pretty cool. Alright, next up we got is Hackware, the very first chapter, and this is a variant cover. You can pick which one you'd like, but I have yet to make a video on this. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I plan to make a video on this, talk about this series as a topic, so can't wait to do that. But I really love the red background and the red hair. I think that's dope. Alright, so moving on, here we got is Apple Black. So the art style reminds me a lot of Bleach, how good it is, and yeah, you can get this on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart, and I'm reviewing every volume that comes out for it. It has colored pages too, which is great, and yeah, volume 4 just came out, and the creator's working on volume 5 currently. So yeah, so Sano, he's really cool. He's known as the Trinity, right? And this is by Saturday AM, who do a lot of different manga series. And they have Saturday PM, which is for like older audiences, and then Saturday AM is for younger audiences, or just, you know, the general audience. So yeah, I love the art style, especially this first front cover. It's awesome. Love all its color pages, and can't wait to make reviews for every volume that comes out for this. Alright, so next up we got here is Eden Zero. So yeah, this is by the same creator that's Fairy Tail, and there's the front cover without a lot of the text in the way. And yeah, this series is very promising. Wonderful art style, good comedy, interesting world, and I've seen some of the anime, and yeah, I picked this up a little while ago, so yeah, can't wait to get into that more. Alright, next up we got here is Spy Family. So, this is real popular right now, and I cannot wait to dive into it. Looks like a lot of fun. I love like Spy Kids and Spy Family. Looks to be a great series, and Spy Family looks to be a great series, and it definitely is popular for a reason. So, can't wait to get into that. Alright, so we have Tokyo Avengers Omnibus Volumes 1 and 2. And yeah, I haven't read this, but I have listened to one of the songs, and it was awesome. Really dope. So yeah, I cannot wait to dive into this, along with a lot of Volume 1s that I picked up, because I wanted to try a bunch of new series. So yeah. Alright, next up we got is Slam Dunk. Now, manga and sports is a great combo, and is an outstanding combo, I'd say. And I saw the movie for this, the new one that just came out, the first Slam Dunk. Best basketball match I've ever seen in any form. So good. I love the comedy, the art style, the basketball matches that happen, the characters, and yeah, it's so good. I cannot wait to complete collecting the series and then read it as a whole. Alright, next we got is Shaman King. Now this was in my very first Shonen Jump magazine, so it goes back a while. But there's omnibus volumes, and I think it's complete now. It was complete back then, but like years ago. But yeah, I love Shaman King. I've seen a lot of the anime, the new one that came out a few years ago. Yeah, it was either 2021 or 2022, but yeah, great art style, and yeah, they have some action figures for this. That'd be cool if I made an animation with that. But I've known about Shaman King for a while. So, alright, so next up we got is another Volume 1 that I picked up, and that is the Hunters Guild Red Hood, Volume 1. So yeah, I love fantasy, and this looks like a fun spin on the Red Hood kind of story. So yeah, I can't wait to get into that. Alright, next up we got is Blue Lock. And yeah, this is another volume 1 that I picked up. I picked up quite a few volume 1s, as you can tell. But there's a lot of great series that I hadn't checked out, so I thought I would do so. Like I said, with manga and sports and anime and sports, so good. Such a great combo, and I cannot wait to get into this because it looks amazing. Alright, next up we got is Akane Banashi. This is about stand-up comedy and being a comedian in Japan. And I love the look of the character designs, and so much fun. I had a blast reading through volume 1. Very promising new series for sure. And yeah, really interesting premise for sure, with her, the main character, Akane, and how she's trying to, rise through the world of comedians. So yeah, awesome stuff. Alright, so next up we got here is Jujutsu Kaisen. I have volumes 0 through 4. I have the little manga box set which you can find at Barnes & Noble. I really hope they, and they probably will, but we'll see. But I really hope that they make a bigger manga box set for Jujutsu Kaisen. Go all out, make it great, and then, yeah, fans will be able to enjoy that. So yeah. Yeah, this has a really cool fantasy world, and really dangerous world for sure. And it's just a fantastic series. I would highly recommend it if you have not checked it out. So good. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright, so I recently had a birthday and I got the Chainsaw Man manga box set, which contains volumes 1 through 11. So yeah, I saw a lot of this at my local Comic-Con. A lot of people dressed up as the characters from Chainsaw Man. So cool, for sure. And I cannot wait to dive into it. So yeah, I have the first 11 volumes, and there's action figures you can get for it, so that should be cool, diving into this series. And the opening and ending songs for it that they have, there's like a bunch of them actually. Even though there's not too much of the anime out for it yet, they have a bunch of songs that are fun to listen to for sure. Alright, so next we got here is Demon Slayer. So yeah, I have the manga box set which contains the whole story from start to finish. And yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's a dangerous world, but you're rooting for Tanjiro and Nezuko, for Tanjiro to turn his sister back into a human and, adventure through this world and make it through and, be heroes and save people and stuff and defeat monsters and whatnot. So, yeah, it's really interesting. I know there's a movie for it. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's great. So I should check it out. Alright, next up we got here is a classic for me, and that is Bleach. I have the 20th anniversary volume 1. So yeah, this has a one of the best art styles out there. So cool. And yeah, Ichigo is a great main character. The action is so awesome, and I love Rukia, Renji, Ichigo. So many of the characters, Chad, Orihime, Rangiku, Tashiro. So yeah, it's fantastic. I own the whole series. There's 3 manga box sets you can get for it. Alrighty, so moving on to the next volume here in the next series, we got My Hero Academia. So this has a big diverse cast, really cool heroes and villains, menacing villains that is, and yeah, this series is really popular. I got the manga box set for it. Looking forward to the next manga box set, and yeah, HighQ is a great main character. So many great characters in this. Like I said, it has a big diverse cast with like Todoroki, he's one of my favorites. All Might's cool. So many great characters, and there's movies you can watch for this. There's video games. It's a fantastic series, and I would highly recommend it. Alright, next we got here is Akira Volume 1, and yeah, this was a gift from my friend Paul, so yeah, shout out to him. And yeah, Akira is awesome. The movie is visceral and compelling. There's a cool shot of like a kind of a helicopter chopper there. So yeah. Alright, so next up we got here is the Viz Big for Dragon Ball. And I own all the Viz Bigs for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, I love both for different reasons, and I'm really hoping we get a Viz Big for Dragon Ball Super for the whole series. Just having it complete on a shelf, like the whole story of Goku and his friends, that'd be fantastic. All right, and yeah, DBZ got me into manga and anime, so I really owe it to Akira Toriyama and his hard work into me getting into all these different, really fun and unique and interesting series. And my favorite character would have to be Gohan. Alright, so next up we got is Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal editions. These are really nice, lovely art style, lovely editions, and Ed and Al are great. Really cool world that feels like a real place. Alchemy is really interesting, and yeah, another highly recommendation from me. Alright, and then lastly here we got is HighQ, which I haven't read all of Slam Dunk, but we'll see what series ends up being my favorite sports manga and anime. So yeah, I love how you know, there's like a lot of funny moments in this, like how Hinata and Tobio, the two characters here, started off as enemies and then end up on the same team in volleyball in high school. That was really funny. You're often on the edge of your seat with these matches. It's really great on character development, and yeah, it's really motivational, uplifting, and a fantastic series. So yeah, I'll have to count how many manga volumes I have. My manga collection has kind of changed over the years, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, maybe in another 6 months or so, I'll make another collection video update. Peace out.